Perhaps one of the most famous listings on the Asia market this year was that of oil giant China National Offshore Oil Corporation, when it returned to its home market in April, banking as much as 35 billion yuan. That was the record for the year on the A shares. And Lu Qingchuan was on the legal team that helped the company do it, having been offering legal services for companies' fundraising for 6 years now. Lu's seen 20 or 30% more companies coming to him consulting for an IPO this year.
Especially for small and micro-sized companies in their early development stage, and those doing businesses related to science and innovation, they definitely have fundraising needs. IPOs tend to focus more on the star board. Those with smaller volume would choose the Beijing Stock Exchange. Most of my projects are semiconductor companies. While in the past, they were mostly gathered in the Yangtze River Delta region, now, there are companies emerging in the central area and in the southwest. They also want fundraising from the capital markets.
Lu's now managing some 10 IPO projects, and he's confident about the market next year.
Compared with the previous, especially last year, when the market was at a downturn period, it's now bouncing back. And as the market confidence rises, next year, we expect a better result. More companies these days have been concentrating on how to keep their talent and stock power for further development. So they ask lawyers to participate in the establishment of stock ownership incentives.
The Asia market has retained its dominance this year, according to a newly released IPO report from consulting firm EY. Shanghai Star Board has even seen its whole year proceeds exceed that of the main board, though experts do note some changes in the second half of the year.
In terms of numbers, the deal in the second half is slightly less than 50%, but in the number of fundraising in the second half is over 50%. In the second half of the year, I think the market become more active. The valuation in 2022 is comparatively low as compared to the years before. The COVID measure is now become more relaxed. So I think that is an overall positive sentiment for the entire economy. Let aside the internal consumption and all those policy will definitely a plus to improve the liquidity and the people going public for fundraising.
According to the EY report, 416 companies are forecast to have listed on the Asia market this year, with funds raised amounting to some 585 billion yuan. Lau sees new industries beginning to join the party in the coming year.
There are some structural change in terms of the types of industries of the companies where they raise money in Asian markets. In the past, normally they are dominated by the industrial companies, industrial products companies, finance, bank, insurance companies, but nowadays we see a strong wave of TMT companies to raise fund in the Asian market. We believe 2023 will be a very good year and we will continue to rebound.
IPO proceeds on the mainland market have now hit record highs for 2 consecutive years, despite significant economic underperformance globally. And Lau says that given the regulator stepping forward with more reforms and easing COVID policies nationally, the market should definitely remain attractive in the year to come.